We'll start with Sara and Sara Clark, and feel free to ask questions as each speaker kind of wraps up, or if there's something that hits you as they're speaking. This should be somewhat conversational if we want it to be, and then we'll have some time at the end as well, and then maybe some pressure on Nicole to find us a video to watch. So, all right. So Sara Clark will be our first person to visit with us. Thanks.
Hi everybody, I'm Sara Clark. You may have talked to me at the help desk if you called the help desk. I was dangerously close to my 40th birthday, and I've struggled all my life, but I've tried every program, miracle diet. I'd be embarrassed to tell you all the things I've tried, and they never worked, but they didn't work because I wasn't in the right mindset. I finally got to 40, turned 40 this weekend, and realized that I didn't want my children to suffer the way I did and struggle all my life, all their lives. I wanted them to understand the importance of eating healthy and exercise. And I did have gestational diabetes with my second, so I knew how to eat healthy. I just didn't do it. So my husband came home one day and he said, "My friend told me about this profile by Sanford. We have to do it." I thought, oh, okay, I'll try another one. But with him there, it really helped me get in the mindset that we can do this. So we started the profile. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Through Basin, we can sign up. It's $150 for a year subscription. Your spouse can sign up for $99. Sometimes they have deals where it's $49 for the month of February or something like that. You do not have to do their meal replacements. They do have meal replacements, and I did that because I was at the point where I wanted somebody to tell me what to do and how to do it. I wanted them to do it for me. I knew I wasn't going to do it by myself. The first week was rough. If I didn't have my husband, I probably would have quit, but because it was easy for him, of course. But it was hard for me. I had headaches, and I did bring just an example. I'll show everybody. I brought the grocery list and just my meal plan. And what they'll do is every individual will get their own meal plan, and they'll tell you, so for breakfast you have a fruit and a meal replacement. If you're going to do the meal replacements, they are pretty expensive. We do get 20% off with Basin, and they say it's $2 to $3 for each entree or shake, or they have soups, and I just did the shakes because I don't really like that stuff, so I didn't do well with it. But so for breakfast, an example, you got a fruit and a meal replacement, and then you get a snack, and you get lunch, and you get so many proteins and so many fats, and then they give you the list that what's the protein and what's the fat. So they really do it for you as long as you plan ahead and remember that it's easier to eat healthy as long as you plan ahead. Some other things I wanted to tell you too, it's a low carb, high protein. There's 3 phases. There's an adapt phase, which is the low carb, high protein, and that helps you lose the weight faster. And then they have a a reduce phase, an adapt phase, and then the sustain phase is what helps you learn. It's not just a diet. It's a change in lifestyle. I used to starve myself at breakfast and just eat a huge lunch. And it doesn't work like that. You have to learn to eat, small, like everybody says, 6 small meals a day. They do have, I looked at their website today, they have some discovery sessions, and it looks like they do it every Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 6 p.m. And Profile is located at the subway. It's close to the subway on the northwest end of town, if that makes sense to anybody. It's right next to the subway, so every time you walk in there, you're wafted with the smell of Subway, and it's miserable. But for the $150 you get, when I started it was 52 meetings with a coach, but I noticed today it's unlimited meetings with your coach, and they give you the meal plan. And that's really all you have to do. You get a scale that's Wi-Fi enabled. It syncs to the app on your phone. There's a Facebook page, and I know there's quite a few people at Basin that are doing it, and if you do it and sign up and get on the Facebook page, you will see those people too as well. I can honestly say that I didn't measure anything. You get 3 ounces of protein for lunch and 4 for supper. I never measured anything. I just learned to not do the things I was doing. I learned to do them right instead of to do them wrong. And after about 20 pounds, I've always wanted to hire a personal trainer because I can go to the gym and look at all the machines and just panic because I don't know how to use them or anything, and I wanted somebody to show me. So after I lost about 20 pounds, I got the guts to go hire a personal trainer. So the exercise is important, but not as important as the diet. As long as you learn to eat healthy, you're going to lose the weight. The exercise helps, and it makes you feel better. The only thing I'd say about a personal trainer, and Nicole can probably vouch for this, but it's important to have a relationship with them, not necessarily, you want to see this person every day. They're going to be there. They're going to be the one person that's there waiting for you, making you come to the gym. You want to see them. If it's somebody and they don't work out, find somebody else, And the most important thing, I think, is just to be in the right mindset. I've tried like I said, every program, and they didn't work, but they didn't work because I wasn't in the mindset that I'm going to do this and this is going to work. And I finally got to the point, that I was ready. If you're not ready, make yourself ready. Don't just jump into something. Don't jump into this program and expect it to work. Talk to people, ask the questions, plan ahead, think about, well, I forgot my lunch today. What am I going to do? Am I going to run to McDonald's? No, I'll run to Dan's and I'll get something healthy. Just plan ahead, just be in the right mindset and find the program or the diet or the exercise or whatever is going to work for you and makes you comfortable, not something, I have to do this again today. That's not going to work. I think it's just important to find what works for you. So, and if anybody wants to see my list or just to get an idea, just let me know. I'll have it. And if you have any questions, does anybody have any questions now?
What was the time frame that you lost the 30 pounds?
I started April 20th last year, and I, on average, probably lost 2 pounds a week. And from my understanding, that's pretty slow weight loss. It's, they say it's average and it's healthy to do 2 pounds a week. But with Profile, I know it's pretty low compared to the other people. You pick a goal weight, and then once you hit that goal weight is when you move to the next program. But I probably lost the 30 by, I think, September, end of August, September. And so I've been on the maintain. And I waver 5 pounds either way. I go on vacation. I enjoy myself. I don't limit myself in any way. If somebody brings me birthday treats, I'm going to eat them. But I know the next day I have to get back on track. And at this point, if I hit the top of that 5 pounds that I'm wavering, I know how to get back down. And so far, so good. Any other questions? Nicole?
How have your girls responded to the new Healthy Mom?
How have my girls responded? My girls aren't picky eaters, but it's amazing now what they ask for as snacks and treats. Because I was never one to have junk food, pop, chips, and that stuff in the house, so then I thought I was healthy because I didn't have junk food in the house, but that wasn't the case either. They're really good now. We talk about healthy choices and we talk about fruit snacks aren't always the best choice. We can have them as a treat, but they ask for fruit and they ask for blueberries, and I make sure, fruit and veggies are always in the house. So they're not picky about it because, like Nicole and I talked about today, that's their norm. We don't have to force them to have broccoli at supper because they just know that's the way it's going to be. So I hope that they understand. They ask to walk on the treadmill. It's rather entertaining to watch them because it's at like 0.5. But, oh yeah, there they are. They're 4 and 6. So they ask to exercise, and they ask to go for a walk, and they ask for tennis shoes so they can go for a run. And so I hope it sticks. Anybody else? Okay, and email me, call me anytime. I'm on Inside Basin if you ever have any questions or just want to talk. Thanks.